Hi everyone, back again. First up is a requested video by 488 Scooby on Virgin Voyager, and then it'll be onto some other items that I've actually got. Right, well, as you can see, I've already removed the body because I've recently put this across to digital. Sorry for the noise in the background. That's my D-Goose making that noise. Right, so I'll just put the light on so you can see the darker areas. There we go. Right, as I was saying, I recently put this onto digital. Tested it running everything else, works fine. Right, so there we are, body removed. Now, when you do actually remove the body first off, you've got the plate that they tried to use as a blanking plate that they actually soldered up. Now, you can just unsolder it and use the wires that are already there, that are like pre-tinned and everything else, but I just cut that plate off. So which then leaves you with the pickup from the motor, which is here, the other pickup from the motor, which is this one, and then your pickups from your track, which is this one here and this one here, and then your black pickup wires, which are these ones here and these ones here. Now, I've used a basic Hornby 4-function decoder, and I've actually cut the rest of the wires away, as you can see, because they're not needed. Now, basically what it is, you've got two of each. You have a red and a black wire from this end, which is your track pickups, and the same on this end, which is your other track pickups. Then you have your grey and your orange over here, this one right here, which are your motor feeds. Now, the reason I've used the basic Hornby 4-function decoder is they're relatively cheap, so if something does happen, say your train goes on a short and it fries the chip, they're relatively cheap enough to replace, and the fact that I've not actually had any problems with these as yet. So going on that, as I say, cut off the rest of the wires. All you need is red, black, orange and grey. Now, your grey goes to your grey wire from your motor pickup. Your orange wire from your decoder goes to the orange wire there. So as you can see in here, your orange here is soldered to the orange on there. This is the difficult part, is soldering the red wire from this pickup and your red wire from that pickup together, and then soldering your red wire from your decoder in together, so that's all three reds together. And then you do the same with all three blacks. That's it connected up. Just put it on the track without the body first, of course, just in case anything goes wrong. Obviously they're set to default 3, so then you just test it on 3. If you haven't got a test track, just make sure they're away from the rest of the trains, just in case you have to stop it all of a sudden. But as I say, I've not had any problems with these, and this is how I've got that wired up, and it runs quite well. The only trouble is, since it's one of these CAN motors, and it was originally on DC and it's on digital, it does run a little bit noisier, but it doesn't really, well, it's not that loud. It's loud by itself, but when you've got the rest of them, the coaches following behind, it won't make much noise, as it'll be drowned out. by the rest. So as you can see, 5 cars, so you'll have all the noise from the wheels, and that will cover the noise that the decoder is making on the motor. But that's how I wired it up. So I'll just go over it again. Your 3 red wires, solder them all together. All 3 black wires, solder them all together. Your orange wire here from your decoder, solder it to the orange wire here. Now it is a darker orange than the one from the decoder. And your grey wire from the motor to the grey wire of the decoder. That's all you need on the basic function decoder, is your red, black, your orange and grey. So that's that. So I hope that video helped. I'll just put this onto there. We've got aside for the time being. Now some of the other things we actually purchased, just move these screws aside, is this, a Gauge Master, and as you can see, point control unit. Open up, show you exactly what it is. Now, we didn't actually get this from Gauge Master, we got this from eBay. Someone that was selling it due to the fact that they've gone digital and they want to control all the points from the digital controller. But as you know, I'm running DC and DCC, so this comes in handy. Keep the whole unit separate. Now, it is a self-contained power. It does have a points discharge unit in the centre by itself. Now, it's not just 1 point per unit and that's it. You can actually make blocks up. Looks rather complicated, but it's not really. Your C1s, for example, are your power. So your C1, your C2 and your C3 are all different powers. So your power cable or wire from your point motor, for example this diagram is the SEEP point motor from Gauge Master, but it does work with nearly all point motors. I've used the Hornby service mounted point motor with this just to test it, and it works. So your positive wire from your motor down onto positive, and then your 2 directionals, so whatever wire, I can't remember which colour they are now, but then they go to A and B. So it's the same again, your positive wire down on A and B, and same again. When you do that, you have to use capacitors to make sure they don't blow the motor or damage this control unit. Now, I was saying your C's as well. Now it's currently on C1. Now you control all these, but then you can turn it to C2, which means even though you've got motors from C1 plugged in to these, C2 is a different unit. So you've got another set, and then C3 again, different set of motors. So you can run up to 18 individual point motors from this one box. And then Gauge Master also do the slave unit, which you can actually run more from. I haven't got my test track with me at the moment, so I can't actually show you a demonstration of it, unfortunately. So just put that back in there like that for the time being. Move this out of the way. One of the other things that came today to go with my LMS fleet is this 12-wheel dining car. Sorry, it is LMS. It's a very nice model. Unfortunately, the buffers are not sprung. these are the larger tension lock couplings, but with the two fingers that lock in, so quite a large unit. But then again, I guess you could change these out. I suppose if you wanted to as well, you could put KDs in and use KDs. And once again, I can't actually show you that running because I've not got the track set up at the moment, and work's still going on in the loft. Now I'll just stop this video for now and get the other one ready that I was wanting to show you, and I'll be back again with this strange blue box. I'll give you a clue. 50027. What could it possibly be? Scroll over here, I apologise for my handwriting, but it is a Class 50 Network Southeast DCC Sound. Now I'll just take this box off now. Anyone that's gone around eBay, I'm sure you've seen people advertising these boxes to sell. They're pretty much like the old Hornby 3-rail boxes. Pretty sturdy. And then if I just remove that, here we are, there she is. I'll just bring her out if I can. There we go, I'll just put her down here. Put the box to one side. Now here's some of the items that we got. We've got the DC blanking plate. There is some steps, 1 or 2 vacuum pipes in there hiding. Now this was actually a super detail model, so which means it wasn't digital sound to start off with. Someone actually bought the chip and put it in. Now the only space for the chip was at this side, so you can actually see the speaker in there. As you can see, the fan's gone, so you had to remove the fan to put the item in, the speaker, sorry. It does have sprung buffers, I can just show you. It does have your directional lighting as usual. This one is actually named Lion. It is NEM couplings. Very nice train. Very heavy. But then again, that's what you want from a train really, is the weight. Which means it's got good traction. This grill here was actually broken out. It was separate. Because this is actually one where you can adjust the fan grill so you can look in to see the engine from the same the other side. So just a little bit of model glue just on the inside lip there, just in there at the top, and on that side and the inside. It's in place, works. Do actually have cab opening doors in this model. Sorry for the big thumb in the way. Here we are. Great detail on this. I can't really fault it. Now the sound chip that's in it is Lock Sound's. It's actually a House digital sound that's inside it. Now unfortunately I can't show you it running or the sound going because once again not got the track up, but should hopefully have it up and going soon so you can see it then. Any comments, please feel free, and once again 488 Scooby, I hope the video helped on the Voyager. If you need any further assistance, do get in contact with me. So any comments or anything, please feel free to get in touch with me. Thanks for watching.